morning, YouTube. It's such a marvelous day this morning to wake up to the nice sunshine and all the nice breeze. This is it's a nice fall day here in Texas. Nice spring weather going on in other parts of the world, but here in Texas we got fall going on. And it's just so marvelous. It's wonderful things are happening. Miracles of every kind happening both inside and outside. It's happening outside in the weather because it's just perfect temperature, perfect breeze blowing, perfect. The birds just are singing up star. Flowers are just doing so well because the heat has dissipated, has slowed down, and we're having nice cool days now that don't get up above 80. And it's just so marvelous out there. 50-degree morning, 50 to 60 in the mornings, and 70 to 80 in the afternoons. But I'm going to try to slow down here and use my Texas drawl, y'all, and see if I can get y'all to listen up and hear what I'm trying to say here. I was going too fast on the last tape, but here's the thing. The thing is that I'm here, as you know, the spirit of ecstasy, to give you all the real news. The real news is that the spirit of ecstasy can flow at us because we have all abundance living within us right now. All we have to do is get into the vortex. And I want to remind you again about this great book called Getting Into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks. All through just gives you marvelous on every page, just gives you every kind of great news about what's coming to this world and what we can receive if we just simply understand that it's there. We just have to know that it's there. And, and that's the whole science of mind in a nutshell is that we get in the vortex and realize what is there for us, and realize what is in our escrow, and we're able to understand the real science of mind and the real new thought and the thought that works and the thought that accomplishes and the thought that creates, and all of it's there for us right in the abundance. And so when we look at the news and we hear that the dollar is going to crash, or government's going to go down, or things are going to happen across the world to where there won't be prosperity and people will be hungry and things like that, we have to stop and realize that the real news is that all abundance is coming upon this earth because more and more people are raising their consciousness every day in a geometric rate. Raising. So listen, y'all. There is not going to be any crash, and there's not going to be any lack of abundance, especially to those of us who are in the vortex. Because abundance that is infinite, and abundance that is all present, and abundance that is all love and infinite love is not going to crash or become less than absolute abundance. For abundance to crash and turn into lack, our infinite source would have to crash and become less than fully abundant, and that's not going to happen. And so I'm here, as I say, to give you the real news. All right. Now, here it is. The real news today is not that the dollar is going to crash, which whatever happens to one particular form of money, our abundance is not going to crash. So the real news is there can be no lack or fear where love and infinite mind is all present. We must lift our awareness daily to this truth, though, and receive it for ourselves. Millions of people across this earth are raising their consciousness to realize that all of the abundance is there for them once they raise their consciousness to get in the right, correct vibration to be able to see it. We have to see it. It's what we see that we have. What you see is what you get. what you see and what you understand and what you perceive and what you're aware of is what's going to come your way, and is what you're going to be able to benefit from. And so we have to be able to see it. We must lift our awareness daily to this truth, and that will set us free. The real news is, since infinite mind, infinite love, and infinite consciousness is there, then that means that there's no limit to the degree to which we can raise our consciousness. And there's no limit to the degree to which we can evolve our consciousness. And therefore, there's no limit to the prosperity and abundance which we can receive. So, let us begin now to meditate on this every day, every morning and every day, exercising our consciousness to see more abundance, to get more in the vortex. Okay, another item of news. We have, okay, going to speak to you in a Texas drawl, y'all. A drawl for y'all. A Texas accent. We have unlimited ability to stretch our mind. There you go. To stretch our mind. That's Texas. We have to stretch our mind. Not stretch our mind, stretch our mind. Our thoughts, our love, our joy, and creative ability. There is no ceiling. Everybody knows what a ceiling is. That's the top of the, that's where what it goes between your actual roof and your actual, the room that you're actually in, and your actual living room. The ceiling is there at the top of the room. Okay, but there is no, and if you were to raise up high enough, stand up high enough and jump a little bit, your head would touch the ceiling. And then there'd be a bang and you'd feel a bump. But that's not going to happen to our expansion. When you go to expand, you're not going to bump your head like that, but you're just going to keep on expanding from now on throughout eternity and throughout all the infinite ages. Continual expansion. Expand, expand, expand. That's proof right there that abundance is going to, abundance can never run out, because our ability to expand cannot run out. Now, let's see my mascot there before I go any further. Oh, what an inspiration. That's proof right there, see? That's proof right there. When you see a beautiful lady like that, that's just proof right there that God, our infinite source, is good and great, provides all great things and all good things, and is always there with more and more great gifts like that. And we can expand our mind to receive. Okay, there is no limit. No limit, y'all. There's no limit, y'all. Don't limit yourself, y'all, in your awareness. But look around, y'all, and see what all is around you. And look in your consciousness and see how marvelous it is and what all God has given you. And look around and receive what all is there for you in source energy. Meditate, stop and realize, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that all thoughts, y'all, of inspiration, all thoughts of creativity, all thoughts of inventive power, all thoughts of abundance, all thoughts of how am I going to get that money, all thoughts of where the money is, all thoughts of bringing that money to me, all thoughts of a marvelous house, marvelous car, have a marvelous car. We want a marvelous car so we can ride them on up and down the road. Ride up and down the road because the road is there. See, in Texas, we ride in the car because the road is there. That's the only reason we have to have. The road is there, so we get in the car and we ride, because there's a lots of roads in Texas, lots of ways to go and get in a car and ride, you see. But there's no limit to our awareness and what this awareness will do for us. And so, you want a nice car, you want a nice house, look within that still small voice, that voice that says, I am here, that voice that says, be still and know that I am God, is the thought that will bring all of those things. So what do you have to do? Get quiet and stay quiet long enough that the infinite ideas come that tell you how to do those things. And everything about how to do all those things will come to you. The reason why we don't know how to bring that money in and get that car and get that house and all and bring it to us is because we don't stop and listen for the ideas long enough. We just listen a little while and then we go back to our train of thought of, oh, I wish I had that. Why somebody else got that and I don't? Why do y'all have nice cars and nice pick-em-up trucks and all that, and I don't? And we keep going over that and over that and over that and over that in our mind instead of saying, well, I'm going to stop and listen to source energy and see what it is that will bring all of that my way. And when you do that, y'all, it will come y'all's way. The omnipotent God, unlimited mind, and never-ending or slowing source of our life. Not our life, but our life. The source of our life and mind and creative ability. Knows nothing about limitation. We know no limitation. There is no limitation. Cross that out. See, we were born, as soon as we were born, first thing we heard was, oh, there's a limit on this, there's a limit on that, you can't do this, you can't do that. We were taught, y'all, to feel limited. From the time we were come out of the womb, we were taught to be limited. But we got to quit teaching people to be limited and start teaching people to be abundant. Because God, our source energy, knows nothing about limitation. And wills only that we have unlimited and continual expansion. The feeling of lack and limitation comes from not understanding that love and power are infinite. Unlimited love can only desire for us to come into our awareness of our utmost height of consciousness and ability. This means that all abundance is there. All abundance is now there for us, since abundance truly comes to those who raise their consciousness. So, what is the mental equivalent of abundance? Is raise your consciousness. The mental equivalent of abundance is I am all abundance now. I am all abundance now. When you get quiet and meditate, all you should hear is I am abundance. I am all abundance now. Every iota of things that you want and things that you desire and things that you would like to have all come about by realizing that it is actually already there for you and that it only awaits you listening to that voice within you telling you that all of that is there and will give you the exact recipe to go about getting it. It will come to you and it'll be easy and you'll say, I didn't know it was that easy. But then you'll be easy. The easy answer will put you on the easy street. Easy street is easy, and all you have to do is get the easy answer, but you got to get quiet to get it. Okay, now let's see. More and more increase is going to come our way. More and more leadership ability, more and more rapid receiving an assimilation of success ideals, and all the doors are going to begin to open to us right into more and more prosperity, because we're going to open our thoughts more and more to realize that all prosperity is there, and I am that prosperity now.